There's a war going on in these streets.
What's up? What's up? Thank you, Brother Luke. How's everybody doing? Yeah? All right. I appreciate you coming out. I know some of you may not want to be here, but we're going to have some fun. So let's start off right away. What grade is this? 6 through 8? How old is everybody? How old are you? All right. So let's start over here. Let's start over here on this on my left. All right. What do you want to do? Does anybody know what they want to do with their life? You want to be a doctor, a lawyer? You want to play sports? Who wants to do something? What do you want to do? Yeah. What do you want to do? Huh? What? A veterinarian? All right. What do you want to do? A what? Okay. How about you? A neurosurgeon. All right, guys, come on. Let's quiet down a little bit, all right, so we can hear what everybody's saying, all right? So we got a veterinarian, a neurosurgeon, and what do you want to be back there, bro? Hold up your hand. What do you want to be? A plastic surgeon. So you're trying to make some big money, right? All right. You want to do what? You want to be in the army? You want to be in the military? All right. How about over here? Anybody know what they want to do? What you want to do? Okay. How about you? A hairstylist. All right. So you do your own hair already? No? All right. So is everybody ready? All right, guys. So this is the Live and Love Gun Violence Prevention Tour. What is it about? It's about my life blueprint, what you see right back here. We talk about 3 things: mentorship, job placement, entrepreneur activities. We have people talking about home safety for gun training. We have people from PAN who are talking about what it is, in some cases, to be out on the street. Some people have been in jail, just knowing how to navigate the streets. We also have Matt here talking about information technology. I know all of you have a Facebook account, YouTube, Instagram, things of that nature, right? You guys got that, right? So with that being said, how many of you have some friends who have been a victim of gun violence? Anybody at all? Yeah? All right. And so what's happened? Were they shot? Were they killed? What's happened with your friends who gun violence? Anybody? Anybody want to talk about what happened to one of their friends? Go ahead. Your friend got shot in the leg?
I hope he got shot in the leg when he was
Okay. All right, anybody else? Your cousin got shot. And how is he? Yeah? All right. So how many of you know are dealing with it? So how do you feel about that? Is that causing any stress for you or your uncle? How do you feel about it? You feel mad? Okay. All right. So we have something called the panic room. Because, see, when you're dealing with gun violence, there's the actual person who maybe got shot. Hopefully they're alive, the person who maybe got killed. But there's a trauma that comes with it, all right? You're dealing with trauma, stress, anxiety. These are all things that are symptoms of gun violence. And unfortunately, there's too much of the gun violence in our neighborhoods. You may not believe it or not, but we are targeted. All right? You may not think this, but we're set up in a system that is working against us. All right? We get profiled as black and brown people when the police see us, when we look a certain way. All right? They're already thinking that we're a criminal before they even ask us who we are. You got to think about these things. All right? You got to be careful. You don't want to touch a gun when you go to your house, all right? Or if you do see a loaded gun, you don't want to accidentally pick it up and maybe shoot one of your friends. Now, we do have something called the panic room, and that's something that you can go online to every week on Monday, and we can give you some information on the panic room if you need to talk to a therapist, whether it be for grief, anxiety, stress, depression, or you just want to speak to someone about mentorship. This is every Monday from 6 to 7:30. Online for free. It doesn't cost you anything if you just want to talk to somebody. Now, on the other hand, if you're saying, hey, I want to start my own hair salon, or I want to start my own lemonade stand, I want to start my own social media account, we can help you do that because it's great to be an entrepreneur. Some people, you're just going to work, get a 9 to 5, and that'll be your life. Other people, you may want to go into business for yourself. So let me ask everyone a serious question. How many of you think you're going to be alive by age 21? How many? Show of hands. You don't know that? Yeah? All right. So, okay. So we got a lot of people here. Right? Yeah? You're not? Why not? What? What kind of stupid stuff are you doing? All right, guys, so listen, this is a serious situation, all right? Our neighborhoods are flooded by drugs. Our neighborhoods are flooded by guns. The drugs aren't being manufactured here. The guns aren't being manufactured here. But the fact that you're in school is a good thing. This is a learning environment for you. That's why we're here today. We're here to give you opportunity. How many people know what they want to do with their life? How many? Yeah? You know what you want to do? Okay, what do you want to do? Okay, so what type of doctor? Pardon? A surgeon, there's all type of doctors, all type of lawyers. All right, so you have to say, well, what type of doctor I want to be? How many people are getting A's and B's in school right now? How many are good students? Yeah? All right. Yeah? Good? What's your main strength? As far as you want to get math, science, what are you good at? Reading? Okay. All right, you're good at math. All right, guys, so here's what we're going to do. All right, I'm getting ready to bring up some more people from Pan. They're in different neighborhoods. They have some people who are called credible messengers. Credible messengers go out on the street, they talk with people in different neighborhoods to share their real life experience of what's happening on the street. Some people in Pan have been incarcerated before. I mean, they're going to tell you what the real deal is. Because there's a lot of things out there that you really don't want to be part of. It may sound fun now, but we were just talking with a kid 2 weeks ago, all right, where he got into a car that was stolen, all right, just 2 weeks ago, and the police arrested all 3 of them, and they let the one guy go. Now the other 2 think that he has ratted them out, and now they're trying to kill him, all right? Now his parents are scared for him, even though he had nothing to do with it. He's 15 years old. These are the type of real life situations that take place. So a lot of your life is going to come down to making a decision, all right? I know you guys probably haven't seen the movie The Matrix, but it really comes down to choice, all right? Being focused, all right? And you're going to have to make some choices in your life, and this may dictate what happens to you negatively or positively. All right, so look at my man up in hand.
How y'all doing? My name is Pete. I work for Pan Philadelphia Anti-Drug, Anti-Violence. What I'm here to talk to you today about is I am a credible business. I'm a credible messenger. You know what makes me a credible messenger? The fact that I've been where you've been. I've been, I've been in the streets, I've been in jail, I've been shot, I've been a lot of things. This is what makes me an incredible witness. One of the differences is that I realize now that I made a bunch of mistakes. I think one of you kids said you don't think you'll see 21 because you do stupid stuff. We're kids. When you're a kid, you're supposed to be able to do stuff that you're supposed to make mistakes. But not mistakes that fix your life. You're going to make a bunch of mistakes in life. That's just something we're going to do as kids. But what's the sad part is that nowadays one mistake can make you lose your life. Just last week, I had to go and talk to a bunch of parents who lost their kids because of some issues they had with some other kids. I refuse, and I hate the fact, I would hate to have to come to one of these places after I've met all of you beautiful people and knock on your parents' door and say that, can I offer them services because their son has been hurt. I know y'all don't want that. A lot of y'all got big dreams. I hear them. Just gotta go ahead and home in on them dreams, man. It's okay to know your schoolwork. It's okay to know these things. It's okay to be smart. It's actually a good thing to be smart. But furthermore about what we do at PAN, like I said, we drive through the neighborhoods. We come, we speak, we talk to people. We try to make sure that they ain't fighting, they ain't killing each other.
And put the food away.
Because my time is limited, I'm gonna let my co-workers speak to y'all as well. And I don't want to hold up too much time, but it's nice speaking to y'all. And I appreciate it.
How y'all doing today? I'm not loud enough. How y'all doing today? My name is Asa. I also work for PAN. I don't call myself a credible messenger because I'm just a regular person like y'all. But me, myself, I have been the victim of gun violence myself. I was shot myself. And I also served 12 years in the penitentiary for murdering someone else. So I've been on both sides of the gun. But the irony about all of that, maybe it's the karma, even though we don't believe in karma. July last year, my brother was murdered. So maybe that was my fault. Maybe it all came back in full circle. Life sometimes comes in a full circle, and it'll come back to you. You know how when your phone about to die, everybody, you'll go to anybody. Yo, I need a charger, my phone about to die. Anybody, you'll talk to a stranger and say, my phone about to die, just to get a charger. But you won't go talk to somebody if your friend about to die. If your friend's about to make a poor decision that might cost them their life. If your friend is gonna ruin their future, and those types of things, you gotta think. See, when I was young, my uncle used to always tell me, Asa, when you do things, do you think you made a decision or you made a mistake? And I used to say, no, Uncle, I made a mistake. Then he'll just leave. And I swear this my uncle, he might not talk to me for 6 or 7 months. And he'll come back to me. Asa, do you think you made a decision or made a mistake? And I would tell him, man, Uncle, I made a mistake. And he'd do the same thing. This went on probably from the time I was 14 until I was about 19. Me and my uncle would go on and off, 7, 8, 9 months at a time without speaking. Then one day he said, Asa, do you think you made a mistake or made a decision? I said, Uncle, I made a decision. He said, you understand that? I said, no, I just don't want you to stop talking to me no more. And he said, no. He said, listen. He said, as long as you continue to say you're only making a mistake, you're going to continue to make bad decisions. As soon as you start understanding that you're making bad decisions, it's going to limit the amount of mistakes you make. Life is simpler than we make it. When I wake up in the morning, my sole purpose is to say, I'm not going to do anything that makes life harder than it already is. And that's how y'all should think. The drama is all around y'all every day. You can't escape it. It's just the nature of what we doing. Nah, they cool. I used to bug out the assemblies too when I was here. Can I borrow your attention for 2 minutes? 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Can y'all bear with me for 2 minutes? Can y'all bear with me for 2 minutes? I don't hear y'all. Can y'all bear with me for 2 minutes? This is what I want everybody in this room to do. Adults, kids, everybody. I want y'all to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everybody, close your eyes. Close your eyes. I'm not going in your pockets. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right, whoever wants to do it, just close your eyes. And when you open them, when I say open them, I want you to open them up and I want you to look for everything red. Everything red. As much red as you can find in the room. As much red as you can find. All right, open them. Open them. Look around, look around, look around. Look around, look around. All the red, all the red, all the red. Y'all see any? Y'all see any other colors? All right. Y'all see any other colors? Any blue? Any blue? Any yellow? Any green? A bunch of red. Bunch of red. All right, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Did y'all see a lot of red? Any other colors y'all seen a lot of? Maybe blue? All right. All right. Close your eyes. Close your eyes again. Everybody close your eyes again. Please, one more second. Well, you ain't got to. Everybody else close your eyes. And then when you open your eyes again, when I say open them, I want you to look for everything in the room that's green. All right, open your eyes. Look for everything in the room. You ain't got to holler. You ain't got to holler. Do y'all see a lot of green now? Do y'all see more green? All right, that's enough. The point of all of that is to say to you, when I told you to close your eyes and focus and look for red, when you open your eyes, you seen a whole bunch of red, and you didn't see nothing else. You didn't see nothing else but all the red. You seen red everywhere. But when I told you to close your eyes again and concentrate on the green, when I said, you see anything else? Nah, not really, a little of this. When I told you to open your eyes again, and I said, find some green, you found way more green in the room. The reality of it is that's how you look at life. When you look for dumb stuff, you won't find it. If you look for the positive things in life, you want to see. Life is about what you think. Me telling you to close your eyes and say, look for this, there was the influences that's in your ear. The people in your ear saying, don't go to school. You ain't got to go to school with that. Come on, come with me. Come smoke this. Come drink this. Come run around. Let's come do this. Yo, what's the name just down? What's the name? Yo, we smoke. He said he's smoking on what's the name? We got to go spin back and do this and do that. Because that's what most of the people dying over. The shooting at Emotep, the shooting here, the shooting there. That's all it's about. That's all it's about is a bunch of gossip and a bunch of dumb stuff. Every one of your lives is way more valuable than what y'all need. You got to see the value in yourself. You got to see the value in yourself. Y'all the owners of tomorrow. Yesterday belonged to us. We lived our lives. That was yesterday. Y'all the owners of tomorrow. And if y'all need any support and resources, pen, we're here. We're available at any point, at any time. Thank y'all for your attention. Thank you.
All right, that's next. Up next, we got Matt. Matt is from Philly Unlimited, and he's going to be talking about science, technology, robotics. I know a lot of you probably like stuff like that. Matt, go ahead, it's all yours.
Hello, fellow children. If you can hear me, please raise your hand. Listen, my assistant,
309.
Araya Gross.
Eyes up forward.
She's going to do something very special today. We're passing out a no-cost guide to life. It's called a compass. I don't care where you're going, I don't care what you're doing. The compass that Araya is going to put in your hand will help you guide your way towards your goal and towards life satisfaction. Doesn't matter how much money you got, doesn't matter what your goals are. It's a compass for how to guide your life. That's free. We're giving that to you guys. This graphic was created by somebody in Japan around 1000 AD. Everybody who can hear me is within a bus ride of a world-class science facility where they create robotics, where they teach artificial intelligence, and where they have all kinds of new jobs for the future. You all have not been told about the fact that you're a bus ride away from world-class science careers. I work with several people from the Albany neighborhood, from Southwest Philly, and it is my job. We are the only nonprofit that's part of the UPenn Penn Nation Startup Trend. And our mission is to bring the knowledge and the unparalleled science experiments, the opportunity to the folks who live close. So listen, I went to Central, I have elite skills, but the city doesn't need me to raise more kids from Central. It's this room. If I can get you kids to be interested in STEM, we can create ongoing careers for you, yourselves, and your family. Now, it's not for everybody. I'm a super nerd. I'm terrible at some things, but what I'm incredible at is robotics and artificial intelligence. And I'm happy to do a Q&A because we don't do evil. We are good people. And the most important thing we can do is teach good people from this neighborhood about the future of artificial intelligence and about how to use robotics for good. And I'm also doing a project. All I ask is one more and I'll pitch kids. Who likes video games? Raise your hands. Okay, so we're creating a project so that you can do high quality video game level scans of your entire neighborhood, which we will release as an open world, allowing people to create their own stories using your very neighborhood. But I have to teach you how to use the camera, and I have to teach you how to create incredibly detailed representations. Who is interested in joining us on creating a video game based on this neighborhood? All right. So here's the thing. I only need like 1 or 2 kids from every school. If you're interested, at the end of this program, please let your principal know. And we are starting our education program, and we'd really be proud if somebody from this school were interested. Before I leave, I'd like to introduce, guys, I'm going to ask for one more silence because I'm about to introduce a lady, and she deserves our respect. Please meet Araya Gross.
Hi guys, nice to meet you all. As my boss mentioned, we are Philly Unlimited, and I'll keep it short. We're looking for young people who are interested in tech and music. So if you're either good at math or interested in how AI works, you're welcome to come for us for mentorship. That is Philly Unlimited. We're trying to build technology that helps people in the city via an app. So if you also are interested in how apps work, hit us up, please. Thank you.
Oh, one last thing. That would be great. Who's heard the term jail babies? Who's heard the term jail babies? Okay, listen. I've been doing these educational sessions since January. If there's one thing that keeps me up at night, it's hearing people talk about this term jail babies. Orion and I are doing research to show that there is not a proper jail baby population and that the city does not require people to suffer in order for the city to thrive. So we have real research and facts to show that it is absolutely a lie that you guys have been told. So anyway, thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Coming up next, I've got Darrell and Carice from That Gun Talk. It's their own business. They started it themselves, all right? So I know a lot of you watch action movies. You got your Xbox. You listen, whether it's Meek Mills, whether you're listening to Nicki Minaj, whether you're listening to Drake or Baby, whoever your favorite rap artist is or R&B artist. A lot of people know about action, guns, shooting, violence. Some people love to have guns. How many people in your household, how many people know that their family member, your mother or father has a gun? How many people know there's a gun in your house? Yeah? Okay. All right. So now, as far as that gun that's in your house, as far as that gun, have you seen the gun? Can you actually go get the gun yourself? How many people can go get the gun that's in your house? You know where it's at? Yeah? All right, so check it out, everybody. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring the experts up. We're going to talk to you about gun safety, what you need to know, all right? Because when you're out on the street, guns can be life or death. You can use a gun to protect you, But at the same time, the gun can kill you. So you need to understand how a gun works, what to do and what not to do. So with that being said, I got Carice and Jarrell coming up for that gun talk. Once again, it's their own business. All right? Jarrell?
Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? Good. I'd like to have all of your attention, all right? It's very important right now that I get all of your attention. Gun violence in our city, we're losing you, our future. When I look in this room, you guys, you ladies are our future. And we're losing you every single day. Gun safety is important. I know that there's guns in people's homes, but are we being safe with firearms? We have to understand how to be safe with firearms. If you're at a friend's house and you see a firearm, don't touch it. Go get an adult. Do not touch the firearm. Go get an adult. Why do I say that?
What did he just say? I can't hear you a little louder. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
All right, let's bring it back. The reason why I say don't touch the firearm, because not too long ago we had to go to the house of a 3-year-old female little girl who found a gun in the home and accidentally discharged it, and now she's no longer here. At 3 years old, didn't have a chance to even live her life. I need your attention.
Did you hear what he said? A 3-year-old. 3.
Because surely, everybody, listen to me and focus on me. Surely as you live, you will know someone who has been taken away senselessly by gun violence. It will happen in our lives. So his uncle passed away from gun violence. Everybody, I need your attention.
Clap once if you can hear me. Clap twice if you can hear me. This is important. We're here for you. So please listen. We love you and we want you to listen. Okay? Thank you.
So listen, firearm safety is so important, right? If you see a gun at a friend's house, what do you want to do? I can't hear you. Do not touch that firearm, okay? The only way firearms go off, listen to me, the only way that a firearm will go off is if you press the trigger. So therefore, keep your fingers off of the trigger. Whenever you see a firearm, whether it's a toy firearm or a real firearm, always assume that it is loaded. Always assume that it has ammunition in there.
Did you hear what he said? Can you tell me what he just said? Right here. If you see a gun, always assume what?
It is loaded.
Listen to what he said.
Right?
If you
That's
see
very
a gun,
important.
assume that it is loaded. Assume that there is ammunition in that gun and it can go off. Can somebody repeat to me what he just said? Right here. I'm going to give you another chance. Assume that it's loaded. Thank you.
So if you know that a firearm that you see laying around is loaded, that means it can possibly injure somebody if it is handled incorrectly. I work in the firearm profession, so I'm telling you, I see a lot of stuff that's happening in our communities that could be saved. Children are getting killed because of simple things that could have been saved if the families had the appropriate training. I just lost my cousin to gun violence. He was shot and dumped in a house on Girard Avenue at a young age. Just because you're young, it doesn't mean you'll grow up to be old. Hear me what I'm saying. Just because we're young doesn't mean you'll grow up to be old. I'm old.
But I want all of you to make it to my age. You hear me? I want all of you to make it to my age. The gun violence that we're having in the city is senseless. How many of you know the game Call of Duty?
That's
I
all
see
who
a
knows
lot
Call
of
of
hands.
Duty. Let me see all those hands who know Call of Duty.
I
Let
see
me
a lot
all
of
those
hands.
Who know Call of Duty?
All right, put your hands down. Put your hands down. I need complete silence at the moment.
Clap once if you can hear me.
Silence.
Clap twice if you can hear me. Eyes on Mr. Crew right here, please.
Understand this. Call of Duty is not real life. And when someone dies in Call of Duty, or if you get killed in Call of Duty, you can come back. In real life, say it again. You cannot come back. Okay? You can sustain injuries that will be life-changing injuries. Okay? So understand, we must first love ourselves. We have to love ourselves in order to love your neighbors and love your friends.
Raise your hand if you love yourself.
You love
I
yourself?
know I gotta see some more hands now. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some. Yes, right here. Bam,
Wonderful. All right, you can put your hands down. This thing is going to start with love. We got to love ourselves, our families, and our friends. Listen to me. Voice is silent. Voice is silent. Voice is silent. Voice is silent. Voice is silent, please. They're doing very good over here. Very good. It's so important, young folks, to understand that life is precious.
What is life? What is
Life
life?
is precious. All right? If you're hanging with people, listen, if you're hanging with people that you know have a firearm, you need to depart from their presence. You need to get away from them. There are a lot of young teenage boys now that are locked down that will never be able to get out to come home again because they made a simple mistake of hanging with someone who had a firearm that did something wrong. Stay away from those type of people. One last thing I want to leave you guys with to help save you on these streets today. You have to pay attention to your surroundings. When you're out on the street, you shouldn't be all on your cell phone and not looking to see what's going on. Can everybody hear me? When you're out on the street, be careful how you're watching your cell phone. You need to be paying attention to your surroundings. In case something happens, you can move quickly. All right? You want to be able to move quickly and get to a safe place. So my name is Jarrell Crew. This is my wife, Carice Crew. We are with That Gun Talk. We teach and train the community on firearm safety. Remember, you are our future. And we must stop killing our future. All right? I love you all. Have a great day.
Everybody, once again, this is Terrell and Carice from That Gun Talk. It's a business that they started. So I know you guys are only like 13, 10, 11, 12 years old. You may not be ready to start your business yet, but this is what they did. How long have you been in business?
We've been in business now for the last 3 years.
All right, so they've been in business for 3 years. That's 3 years. They started their business. What does that mean? That means that you have to put effort toward it, focus toward it. You have to know your product. Darrell, how many firearm trainings have you done, would you say?
I've probably done over 3,000 firearm trainings.
3,000 firearm trainings. This allows him to say that he's an expert in this field because he's done so many trainings. So whether you want to play sports, be a lawyer, a doctor,
a pharmacist, or whether you just want to work for Pico, you have to know your skill. Some of you may hear the term, it's not who you know, it's it's not what you know, it's who you know. Someone to get you in the door, to give you an opportunity, right? But once you get in the door, you still have to be able to perform. So even if Darrell says, hey, I'm going to help you out, if you don't know how to shoot the gun, you're still not going to know what to do. So keep that in mind. If you don't remember anything else about today, it's about making the right choice.